I don't really care what I get today as long as it's not binge a book. Oh god. No, 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 no. We are entering our feral reading era. Something small. How has she not put 2 and 2 together? This is why I put that prompt on the wheel, because this is going to be a challenge, because I'm not in the mood to listen to this. We're done. We're done. Video ends here. Oh my god, and she still doesn't get it. This woman has made me cry so much. Hi besties, and welcome back. So this is a fun little challenge we are going to be doing. So we are going to be spinning this random wheel, and that wheel is going to tell me how many pages I read every day for this week. So buckle up and get ready, because this wheel did me dirty. Can I please get a large iceberry ignite? Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Got the goods, aka my freaking lifeline. This is the only scooters within a very wide mile radius that still has this drink. So, all right, now we can start reading. Can't do anything without a fun drink, unfortunately. Okay guys, we are going to do a little car update while I wait for Salvation Army to open. We have 5 minutes, so let's see if I can yap quick. But so I just wanted to kind of tell you guys what books I'm in the middle of and just kind of the radar of what we're going to be reading this week. So today's Monday, obviously. I spun and I got 250 pages. So we're going to do some damage in some of these books today, because that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I could finish one maybe if I do it, but I feel like I'm going to be jumping around. So I'm currently reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. This is my book club book for, it's not really February, but like just like whenever we finished the last one. I'm 166 pages in. It's going good, and actually I have been filming kind of my reactions to it, was because I was gonna put it in another reading vlog, so I will roll those clips now so you can just kind of get a taste for what I'm feeling with the book. I have also been listening to The Red Queen on the Hoopla app. This one, the pages on it are a little off. Sorry, I'm checking if anyone else is here. The Hoopla app I have on my phone, and so it's like pages per my phone screen, so they're like smaller. So I just divided my amount by 2, because it says I'm on page 363, but the book actually only has like 400 pages. It says there's like 700 some pages, but there's not actually, and we're going by actual pages, not phone pages, because that's cheating, you know? So 363, the page I'm on, phone pages divided by 2 is 181, so I'm about on page 181 in that book-ish, give or take. And lastly, I am also doing a reread of A Court of Mist and Fury, which is probably like one of my favorite books ever, and I feel like the re-listen is definitely kind of establishing that, but also it's a little different than I remembered, but like not in a bad way. It's just, I feel like I'm not as obsessed as I was when I first read it, but also I feel like this is a book series that maybe I shouldn't ever reread, because it's just like so high up in my brain and I remember it so well. But here we are doing a re-listen. So I have the graphic audios and I am done with the first part, so I'm on the second part, and so I looked through my physical copy and I'm on page 388 for that. So let's see what we get up to today. So 250 pages, so we have a lot we could do. I definitely think I'll listen to something today, but I don't know what that will be. So let's get into the reading. Okay, a little update. So I have been listening to Akamov for like 2-ish hours now, and I made it to page 464. So taking that minus where I was at, so 388, we are at 76 pages read out of 250. So I'm like a third-ish of the way done today, which that's fine. I'm probably gonna listen to like one more chapter and then maybe read some physically. But how many pages are in this book? I could maybe finish this book today. This would be fun. This would be fun. Love a reread. Obviously, I'm not gonna say much about this. Like, I feel like I could go into full spoilers because like everyone has read this basically, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't even know what to say. Just know that this is like one of my favorite books ever, so obviously I'm having a blast, and it's definitely interesting listening to it. I do feel like though this is a series that I like physically more, but yeah, I am really enjoying this one. I do feel like though upon the reread, I think that A Court of Wings and Ruin would be my favorite book book maybe and dethrone this one, but I don't know, because also just like the rest of this book from like where I'm at now and like a little bit before just goes so bonk. It's so good. So yeah, obviously I'm loving this. This series just has the best found family ever and the best characters ever. Like the characters are just so good, and the setting, especially in this one, just is so magical, and I just love it. Like it's a setting that I think about very frequently and just like am in love with. That is the little update. I am going to listen a bit more and we'll see where we're at, and then I'm kind of in a mood to start like a rom-com, but I know I shouldn't because I know I need to finish The Last Letter because book club is on Sunday and it's Monday, which like I do have some time, but I just want to make sure I have it done because I'm only like 30% through and I'm not too motivated to read it, so I need to just lock in. Oh my god. Oh guys, I am on the chapter where just everything gets told to Feyre and I just could cry. Like I love Reese so much. It is chapter 53. Literally, like I could cry. Like I could sob listening to this. It is so sad and just invisible string. But yeah, I'm almost done with the book, so I think once I'm done listening, I think I might just finish it, and I don't know if that'll hit the 250, but we'll see. We just got done with the hot walk and I'm at the part. Oh. Okay guys, I made it to page 564. So where we're at now, it is the point where kind of the whole series like gets put into action. Like obviously stuff has been happening, but like it gets crazy. So upon the reread, there's a lot of stuff that's changing with how I pictured it, because obviously I read it for the first time like 3 years ago, and the big scene at the end, I pictured it a different way, but it's actually in the throne room, so now it's like completely different in my brain, and that's kind of fun. But yeah, I have like 20 pages left, I think, and if you know, you know, shit's about to go down. I forgot she did. Oh, I forgot she did it. How did I forget this? Okay, I finished it. Literally, my obsession is gonna be so back. I feel like the first half, I kind of wasn't as like obsessed with it as I was the first time or like now, but I think it's because after seeing the way the series goes, I just like want to get to that point, and just what we have to go through in the first half, I'm just like, literally, I can't even deal with this. One character just get out. I was just like, okay, let me see Reese, like let's go. Maybe I'm gonna have a book hangover now. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, so let's do some math as to what I read today so far. I think I'm gonna have like a couple pages left. So this book has 624 pages, and before I was on 388, so oh, look at that. We are so close. Okay, so I have like 14 pages left, so I think I'll probably just read a chapter or two of The Last Letter before bed, and then we'll be good. I'm kind of scared for tomorrow, because what if I get binge a whole book? We're fucked. Like, genuinely. Good morning, besties, and happy day 2. So we are going to spin for the pages for today. So let me start screen recording. Alright, I'm scared. I just have kind of thought that I'm gonna get binge a book. Like, that's just what's in my brain that I'm gonna get today. All right, are we going? All right, close, spin. Guys, I knew that was gonna happen. I kept thinking about it, so I manifested it. Like, I was like, what book, what book, what book? Like, I've been thinking about what book all last night and day today. So I'm excited though, because like I kind of want to, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to pick one that I can get on Spotify too, because, you know, just to make sure I actually can binge it. If I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do it, I can always pick up Heartstopper 3. I kind of want to do a romance. I could do Abby Jimenez, but her books are a little longer, so I kind of want something shorter. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try and pick. Let's go to the shelves. Okay, option number 1, the Paris Notebook. This is on Kindle Unlimited too. I want a book that's like Kindle Unlimited, Spotify. So I'm thinking maybe this, but also let's see if there's like a romance book calling out to me. Guys, I feel like none of these are really calling out to me. Oh God. I also have been, don't count on this either. I feel like I made a good choice because it's obviously a shorter book, and also just the margins are really big and the font is really big, and I feel like it's probably on Kindle. Also, I've just been really thinking about continuing the Chestnut Spring series lately, so this is like kind of like doing that, but like not committing to like a 500-page book. Also, the Chestnut Spring series, the first 2 books in it, they've just taken me a while to get through. Like, I'm talking like months or weeks, so I don't want to do that really, but I am on the 3rd one now, which I feel like would probably be my favorite maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. I feel like it's good. I don't really know what it's about. It looks like so far Clementine, Emmy, basically just left her apartment and is now back at her small town. I don't know much more than that, but I'm excited. I could have sworn this book was Kindle Unlimited. I just wanted to get into my Kindle because I have to go to the doctor in a bit, and I don't really want to, like, you know, be reading this, but that's fine. I'm really excited about this book actually. I think it's like perfect timing for reading it, so I'm really excited. Wait, this matches my pictures. Okay, so from what I've gathered, I feel like I knew that this series was about the 3 siblings. So this follows Clementine, Emmy, and her job is basically horse riding, and she's like really good at it, but she got injured somehow, and so she's back in her small town where she's from. And so the love interest in this Luke, it says he's the unofficial 5th member of their family, so he is Clementine's brother's best friend. So they've just known each other since childhood, and it looks like they've just been like, you know, pranking each other and stuff like that. That is where we're at now. I feel like I'm gonna eat this up. I'm like really excited to be reading this, so let's keep going. I'm literally 16 pages in, and they're at a bar right now. That's kind of like where we start out, them going to a bar, and they see each other for the first time in a long time. I've just been about to crash out this entire day, and that appointment just did not help. Anyway, I am 58 pages through, and I'm really enjoying it actually. Like, I'm eating it up. I'm obsessed, and I'm just glad that today we got this prompt. I just had a feeling we would. Like, I knew it deep down, so I was like scheming what book. Yeah, I'm glad I got this today because it's gloomy out, and I'm just really annoyed with literally everything around me right now, so I'm glad I can escape into this book and hopefully calm down. Okay guys, it is a while later. I did have to clock in for a while, but we are all comfy cozy, and it is pouring down rain. Actually, it might. Okay, we're taking a little break with the rain pouring, but it is supposed to rain all night. So what better way to spend it than reading this book that I'm really enjoying? While I was working for a bit, I was like thinking about this book and how much I wanted to continue it, which is great. I'm kind of nervous though that like when we get to the point where they're together and like the spice happens, I feel like I don't want it to like take away from the yearning that we're having like now, because just like the inner dialogue that's going through the guy's head, because he's like so down bad already. I'm really kind of nervous about that because I feel like I've kind of heard that this is a spicier book. We will see, but I am like obsessed, like obsessed. I did do it again today. I did just go get another one. How could I not? Okay, I'm I'm on page 127, still eating it up, but I just noticed that the front says a sweet slow burn. I'm like, a slow burn, but it's 300 pages, but I kind of hope it is more slow burn-y because the characters have a lot to go through still, and we're still not even close to that point, so I hope it is a slow burn. But yeah, I'm still loving this. It's going great. It's like 4 o'clock now, so I think I'm definitely good to finish it today because I'm almost 50%. And after like the 50% mark of a book, I just have to binge it, especially a short book like this. Once I get to that point, I'm finishing the book. I took my sweatshirt off because I got hot, but like I've been changing clothes so much this day. But so I just looked something up because I've like thought that Teddy was Emmy's sister for some reason this whole time, but they're just friends. And now that makes a lot more sense because Teddy, Emmy's the main girl's friend, and Emmy's brother Gus don't get along at all. And I'm like, y'all have this serious beef, but yet you're like siblings. No, they're not siblings. So this makes a lot more sense now. I do know that Teddy has a book, and I can't remember which brother's book is out. Now I'm gonna have to buy the rest of the series. I think the first and the third are people's favorites. I don't remember what I've heard. I'm definitely excited to see the other characters in their books. Guys, I just found out from Instagram, from a bookstore I follow, they're posting the new releases for today. So many good books came out today. The third Legendborn and the next Finley Donovan book. I thought it was like April or something, but we're reading it tomorrow. I love the Finley series. I want to read it right now. Bro's feeling a little jealous. He goes, he was wearing denim on denim. What an asshole. And he proceeds to call him double denim, which like, I support denim on denim if done right, but like most of the time it's fine. He's just mad at this guy for other reasons. Double denim's about to strike. Phone simply because I just unboxed these microphones and wanted to try them, and my camera doesn't have a way to connect them. But hi, I am on page 306. I have like 10 pages left. Yeah, it's going great. We had like a little tiny third act breakup that literally lasted like 1 chapter, and it was kind of exaggerated, but also we knew like something was gonna happen with this. So I'm about to finish this now, and I'm low-key still want to read more, but I feel like I'm gonna wait until tomorrow still so I don't like get slumpy or anything. But I really want to get the Finley book, but it's $14.99 on Kindle. The fuck? No, that's too much, but like watch me buy it tomorrow. I probably will. So we'll see what I wake up and am in the mood for, and also how many pages we get. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this and I will maybe come back for more thoughts. It will probably be on the phone too because I want to use these mics. Peace out. Okay guys, I successfully binged a book today. We finished Done and Dusted. It was such a fun time. It was, I think, just the perfect book for the mood I was in and for this challenge to binge today. It's only like 9 right now, only, but like sometimes I'd be asleep by 9. I do think I'm gonna read a couple chapters of The Last Letter though, just because I have been reading this book at this time for the last like couple weeks. And then, as I mentioned before, book club is Sunday, so I do need to get done with it. So yeah, I'll just keep these pages as extra because obviously I didn't technically need to, but like also in case I don't hit one of the goals the rest of the week, we'll have this. I will see you guys tomorrow to spin the wheel and see what's going down tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow I could read some more pages, and I kind of want to work to finish some of the books I'm in the middle of because I also am reading Daughter of No Worlds. I have like just a little bit left, and then also Red Queen obviously, so we'll see. But I also kind of want to start something new, so we will see what goes on. I do know that one of those things on there is, I think there's 300 pages and then also finish a book, so I took that as one that I'm in the middle of, so we'll see what we get. I'm fine with anything except binge a book. That I don't really want to do that again. But then Thursday I'm hoping for like 20 pages or 50 because Thursday's just busy, so see what we get in the morning. Okay guys, clearly I literally just woke up, but we are going to spin the wheel now because so I can just know what we're doing today. So I'm gonna start screen recording. I don't really care what I get today as long as it's not binge a book. Oh god. No, 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 no. My life like flashed before my eyes. Okay. Okay. Basically, I just have to finish one of the books I'm in the middle of. So I'm like halfway through The Last Letter. I'm like halfway through The Red Queen. And I am like probably 75% through Daughter of No Worlds. Maybe I'll do The Last Letter. I kind of want to do some audiobook. So maybe we'll do Red Queen. Okay, it's a little while later and I got to page 228, which is 53% through The Last Letter last night. So I think I'm going to listen to that now and try and get a little bit through it. The only way I can listen to it is Spotify. I wanted to get it through Libby, but my library doesn't even have the audiobook for it. Probably read the rest physically after I'm done doing some audiobook things. Today's a snow day. We are trapped in the house and I just don't have motivation to do anything today. This book's not on Spotify. I guess I'll listen to Red Queen then, because I don't want to listen to the rest of Daughter of No Worlds because I feel like I haven't been fully into it with audiobook. I feel like it would have been better physically, so I want to read the rest. This is why I put that prompt on the wheel, because this is going to be a challenge because I'm not in the mood to listen to this, but I have to. The wheel said. Okay, I am 80% through the Red Queen now. I just listened for a couple hours. I just feel like I can't really get locked into this book. I just don't really care much about the characters. The storyline is very interesting and like the politics are interesting, but I'm just not that locked into it. So definitely gonna finish this today though, because we're at the point where like I want to see where it goes and where it ends, but I don't know if I'll continue the series. I just feel like also this book has felt really long, but like it's only 400 pages and it's YA, so it's not, you know, as like deep as an adult fantasy. But I feel like maybe if I was younger and read it like when it was first coming out and really popular, I could have enjoyed it more, but yeah, it's just fine. Okay, I know there's and like a plot twist, and I'm like almost at that point because I'm trying to find my page on here, but I'm like not surprised at all. Like, girl, go with your gut. Like, obviously you should have trusted the other. Okay, I am about to clean my room because I have 2 laundry baskets of laundry to put away and it's just a mess in here. I have like 2 hours and 30 minutes left, but obviously I don't listen on 1x. Well, maybe that's not obvious, but like I don't listen on 1x. So we are going to listen and maybe finish it in that time. I don't know. I'll probably have a little bit left over. Let's get to it because this room, it's a mess. Hi guys, I'm coming to you live from the phone cam in bed because I like to call it my episodes, but I'm having one where I all of a sudden feel like I could pass out and get super shaky. I'm laying in bed. Why am I crying? I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not doing well, but I finished The Red Queen. It just took me forever to get through and it felt like it was like 700 pages when it wasn't, and I don't know why I couldn't get into it. Maybe if I would have read it physically or a couple years ago I would have enjoyed it more, but it just kind of fell flat for me. I just didn't really care about the characters, and yeah, I enjoyed the politics though. I think this book set up good for the next book. I feel like I've heard that the series kind of goes downhill though. I don't know if I'm going to continue it anytime soon or if ever. Maybe I'll look up a summary, but parts of it were really interesting and I liked the politics, and I do like this type of fantasy book where, you know, they're working with a rebel group to overthrow the kingdom, whatever. Yeah, I just couldn't really connect to the characters, but yeah, the twist, I feel like if I was more invested it would have hit harder, but I was just like, okay, cool, like, duh. Yeah, I think I'm going to read some of Last Letter now. That obviously doesn't count for today because today the goal was to just maybe I'll finish The Last Letter and then we can double win the, no, I probably won't. I have like 50% left. We're doing a lot of reading this week and I just really like having a challenge because it really just pushes me to find more time to read. Get off my phone and read because I have to do the challenge. So okay guys, good morning. So kind of to start this off, I started reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros because it's my book club book for the month and I am 21 pages in and I am really hooked so far. And we've been alternating perspectives between the guy and the girl, and so basically the whole premise is he's in the military and she is at home running like this inn, and she is a single mother of 2. And so one chapter you get his letter to her and then her perspective, and then the next it's her letter to him and then his perspective. And I'm really liking that because it's very fast paced and the chapters are really short. So we just ended the girls chapter. I don't know their names yet, and something happened and I was like, what is going on. So I had to jump ahead to the next girl's chapter and see like what was going on, because I'm like, I can't go to bed like this. But yeah, I'm really invested so far, and I've just seen the other people in my book club's updates and I'm kind of scared, but I think I'm really gonna enjoy this book because I just love like a deep emotional romance. I have been continuing the last letter. I made it to page 56. This has been my like before bed book, because that's the only time I've read it, but for reading it 2 nights, and I'm still in like, I read like a chapter and I'm like, I'm falling asleep. For me to make it to page 56 just in 2 nights, that's pretty good, because it was going really good. This book is so good. I'm definitely nervous because the timeline is like kind of different than I thought it'd be. Like, I thought it'd be going a different way. So we get the letters and also their perspectives, and like the timeline between them, I'm like, oh, what is going on? Also, there's like a secret and just stuff not being told to the other person, and I'm like, I know this is gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Like, I can kind of see why they wanted to keep it a secret, but like, no, 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 no. Okay, I just read chapter 9 and something was dropped in it, and I feel like I kind of have a prediction on how the story's gonna go. The dog in this, first of all, she's a black lab, which if you know, you know. I keep picturing her as not a black lab. It's too painful, because I swear to God, if something happens to this dog, we're done. Rebecca Yarros, we're done. Okay, I have kind of an update. So I'm on page 124, so I'm 30% now. I kind of feel like I lost interest a little bit. I'm still really enjoying it, but I just feel like I haven't been really feeling like romance books lately, and I feel like reading, I just finished Big Borrow and Steal, and then I went straight to this. So I feel like reading 2 back to back, I haven't done in like months. It's kind of weird, so I don't know if it's that. I feel like what's really keeping me going is the chapters are so short, and kind of with all of her books I've read, so like the Fourth Wing series, she has just ended chapters in a way that makes you keep going. And also what I like is how we've gotten a new letter at the start of each one, so that also keeps me motivated to read, which I'm liking. Which I thought the letters were going in chronological order, but we're kind of going in just like random order, I guess, with like what makes sense for the chapter. So I didn't realize that at first. I've really only read this before bed, which I just feel like I haven't been as locked in reading wise lately, so I need to get back to that. But also February is just always my worst reading month, like numbers wise. But hey, it's March 1st. It is March 1st. So we're pushing that energy out to February. We are entering our feral reading era. Okay, I am 35% now, and I feel like maybe like after 30%, their relationship just like switched. Like it went from like 0 to 100, hardly any interaction, to like a ton of interaction, which like I get it under the circumstances, but I kind of wish we would have seen more of, you know, like that change. Like we kind of just got one scene and then we jumped a couple weeks forward. I'm a ghost right now, but I just finished my chapter, you know, ready to go to bed. The last sentence always just like makes you keep reading. How could I not after that? She just always does this. No matter the genre, she'll be like, yeah, actually you have to keep reading because I'll traumatize you with the last sentence of each chapter. Okay, I thought I'd update on the last letter quick before I sign off, because I feel like I haven't in a while. So I am on page 228, so I have like 200 pages exactly to go. This book isn't what I thought it would be at all, but that's obviously on me for like not fully reading the back and whatever. I thought it was just like a military romance. I had no clue it was like this deep. Like this book deals with some heavy topics, which personally I love a deep book like this. Like I love to cry and like feel a lot of things, but yeah, I did not know that this is what the story focused on, so I'm not gonna say what. But yeah, the guy in this, he's just really sweet, and he is just very much willing to do anything for the main girl. And their relationship, where we're at now, they have to take kind of like a big step without necessarily like being ready for it, and so that's interesting. But there are just a lot of things still holding them apart on both sides of it. Like the guy, he has some things he still needs to share with her, and she just still needs to learn to trust someone. I haven't really been like itching to pick up this book when I'm not reading it. I just kind of have been having it be something I pick up each night and read like a chapter before bed. But even then, during the day, I'm not really super like, I have to read this right now. There has been some times though where I was planning on reading like one chapter and going to bed, and like I have to keep going because it's just so entertaining. Like she just does a good job of ending chapters on not like a cliffhanger, but just like something that you want to keep reading for. That's where we're at now. I'm gonna read for a bit. Okay, I've read a couple chapters actually. Well, I made it to 58%. And one thing I've thought this whole time is like, so there's this mystery. It's not really a mystery. It's like just it's kind of a mystery, but I'm like, how has she not put two and two together? Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, obviously she has so much going on, and like that's not her like first priority to think about, obviously, but I'm just like, there is so many parallels that should have easily be pieced together. It's just a little crazy, but I feel like with that though, it kind of makes it so it's gonna be the third act breakup, I'm assuming. Like, guys, she just compared two of the things that should fit into the puzzle piece in her brain because they're the same thing. Like, how? Like, I know she thinks one thing, but like, it's not confirmed. Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. Stuff's about to go down with them, if you know what I'm saying. Guys, it's about to happen. It is about to happen. I did not think this was how I was gonna get revealed. Oh my god, and she still doesn't get it. Okay, literally just don't look at how I look, but I cannot stop reading this book. It is so good. We just got a 6 months jump again, which, oh, okay, it's interesting. So I was gonna stop, but obviously now I can't, because that's what Rebecca Yarros does. Can Rebecca Yarros just ever like let people be happy and not have something traumatic be happening? I'm staying up to finish the book, obviously, but like, this challenge is going great. God. If this ends badly, I'm gonna cry a lot. Nope, this cannot happen. This woman has made me cry so much. Good morning, guys. So yesterday I finished the last letter too. Like, I did 2 for the prompt, which I was not expecting to do that, which I even said like that I wasn't. But so now we are going to pick for my Thursday and see what we get. I really need like 20, 50, I don't even know if I could do 100 today. Like, if I get binge book, we just can't do it. This is fine. The only one I'm in the middle of is Daughter of No Worlds, which I'm like 75% through, so like maybe, but like also the last like 25% of a fantasy book, like I can't put it down when I get there. But like low-key, I did finish 2 yesterday and that was my prompt, so if I can't do it, I'm not gonna be mad. I will definitely try because I don't like to not complete a challenge or I will beat myself up for it. Okay guys, I wanted to kind of give an update on where I am at in Daughter of No Worlds. So I had it on Audible. I was doing a trial and it was available for free on there, so I chose to listen to this. And I feel like with most like higher fantasy books, I do better reading them physically, so I just feel like I haven't been as invested in this as I would have been if I hadn't been reading it physically. But obviously I still have like 30% to read physically ish, so I feel like that could change. But yes, I just feel like I haven't been fully getting all the details on Audible, because when I do listen to audiobooks, I'm usually doing some work or just like chore stuff, so I'm not always fully locked in. And with a book like this, I kind of needed to be, so I feel like definitely that has impacted my reading experience. But also, I literally do not remember where I was at because I probably haven't read it in 3 weeks, so this is just a guess. I think I'm around page 350 because I was looking through it for something I recognized, and I recognize this, but I feel like I read way past it, so I don't know. So I'm starting here so I can also get a little refresher, but I may like skim for a bit if I recognize and remember what's happening. As of right now, I have like 160 pages left. Good math. Hey, I mathed. Obviously, like I said, like I could actually be farther along in this and skim some of them. But yeah, that's low-key a lot for today because I have literally like 0 reading time for the day. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna read for like maybe like a half hour to an hour right now, even though like that is completely just pushing what I have to do back. We will see. I'm definitely scared I'm not gonna be able to finish it today, but I'm not gonna be too mad if I don't, because I did finish an extra book yesterday. Well guys, I failed, but like technically yesterday my goal was finish 2 books and I finished 2, so like it's fine, but I do think I'm still gonna try and finish this book for the prompt. Like I was gonna end this Friday, so tomorrow, but maybe we'll try Saturday. But honestly, I just need to learn to be okay with myself when I fail stuff like this, because it's like I still finished 2 books, like I still completed it technically, but yeah, I'm just beating myself up about it. I worked over like 12 hours today and I still have some more phone work to do, so I don't think I'm gonna read much. I made it to page 379 and I started on 351, so didn't read a lot, but I told you guys going in that literally I could only read like 20 pages today. That's what we did, so yeah, we will spin again tomorrow and hopefully again get something smaller, because tomorrow again is a busy day. I feel like I'm being gypped though. You're telling me all I've got is finish a book twice, binge a book, and then 250 pages. I'm being gypped. I'm being cheated. See you tomorrow maybe. Maybe I'll read like 1 more chapter, but like that's it, because it is bedtime. Good morning guys. I'm about to spin again. It is like 6:30. Today is very busy, so we are hoping for something small. Click. It's simply not gonna happen. I'm spinning again, because there's no way. We're done. We're done. Video ends here. Guess we'll just see what I read, because this isn't fair, because all I've got is the high ones. I haven't got 20 pages, 50 pages, 100 pages. Okay guys, I thought we'd do a little wrap-up section as to how many pages I read. Monday, the goal was 250 pages, and I ended up reading 236 pages of Asimov and then 21 pages of The Last Letter, so that total was 256 pages. And then I did finish Asimov that day, which is one of my favorite books of all time, so you don't need to hear me yap about that again. And then the goal for Tuesday was to binge a book, so I chose to start Done and Dusted, and I binged it. I did the challenge, another check mark for Tuesday. So this was 321 pages total, and I also ended up reading 41 pages of The Last Letter. Wednesday, my goal was also to finish a book, so I ended up finishing The Red Queen and The Last Letter. The Red Queen, it was just kind of meh to me. I couldn't really connect to the characters, and the story was just very slow, so just couldn't really get connected. And to me, the book was really drug out, but I definitely think I would have enjoyed it more maybe if I read it at a different time. And then The Last Letter, we all saw. I was crying, but this was a really good romance. I still haven't decided on a rating. I think maybe like a 4.25. This was a really, really good book. I really enjoyed Rebecca Yarros's writing as romance as well as also fantasy. Thursday, I did not read or hit my goal. Same with Friday. So that is the end of this. So I think it was mostly a success, because Wednesday ended up finishing 2 books, so like doubling my goal, and that was my goal on Thursday as well. I did pretty good. I definitely want to do this again, but also I think just cut out Thursday and Friday and maybe switch it to Saturday, Sunday, because those 2 days I just never have any time to read. So yeah, if you like this and want more challenges, let me know, and let me know what I should do next, and I'll see you guys next week.